Thinking about moving to Austin in 2025 but not sure where to live? Truth is, not every neighborhood fits every lifestyle. That's why today I'm breaking down the 5 best neighborhoods to live in Austin based on the way you actually live. Whether you're a young professional, a growing family, or someone who just wants peace and quiet, we're matching vibes, not just zip codes. I'm Shannon Green, a local Austin, Texas realtor and a relocation matchmaker. And let's find your perfect fit. I'll walk through each lifestyle category, highlight a neighborhood that fits it best, and share a few real-life insights from my clients that actually live there. And stick around to the end for a quick recap and a free gift to help you with your move to Austin. If you're someone who thrives on energy, creativity, and having something to do around every corner, then up first on the list is East Austin, and it might be the perfect match for you. This neighborhood area has that funky, artsy soul that made Austin so famous. But it's also evolving with modern condos, tech workers, and food scenes that rival most major metros. It's where murals meet matcha, and tacos are served out of Airstreams next to beautiful high-rise rooftops. It's walkable, it's eclectic, and it's full of life 24/7. You're gonna find tons of modern condos and townhomes mixed with character-filled bungalows. And you are so close to downtown and all the major employers down there. When it comes to buying a home down there, let's talk condos. You're gonna be seeing a price range of around $450,000 to $700,000 for an average condo down there. Now that's a newer, modern condo in a price range that allows you to live downtown. For a single family home, you're looking at more like $650,000 to $1 million plus. And you're gonna get a range of everything from older homes that need a lot of work to brand new homes in the higher $1 million range. You can expect to see smaller new lot homes and beautiful townhomes for $1.2 million plus. If you're living in that East Austin area, then you're in luck because there is an area called Plaza Saltillo. Within this plaza, you're going to have Target and Whole Foods. There's also boutiques and art markets and vintage stores. And another lucky thing in this area is there are multiple H-E-Bs that you can get to. And H-E-B again is the major grocery store chain that we have here in Austin. When it comes to dining, you have a lot of choices like Suerte, Laundrette, Jacoby's, Nixta Taqueria. And there are a ton of food trucks that have excellent food. There's rooftop patios and some breweries around the area as well. If you happen to have kids that are going to school in this area, they're gonna flow into the AISD school district. There are also private schools like the Cathedral School of St. Mary. There's also San Juan Diego High School, which is a Catholic high school, private school. In this sweet little pocket of Austin, you're gonna be approximately 10 minutes to downtown with traffic. To get to the airport, you're talking about 15 to 20 minutes, worst case scenario. And the good news is the Metro Rail flows out of Plaza Saltillo, so you can also get to other parts of Austin just using that Metro Rail. When you talk about the lifestyle here in this part of Austin, think urban, creative, fast-paced. You will see a lot of tech professionals, entrepreneurs, and artsy type creative types that live over in this pocket of Austin. I had some clients that moved into this East Austin area and they said they wanted to have more of an experience, not just a home. And for them, East Austin felt alive. They could see the Capitol out of one of the windows of their home and they Ubered to and from downtown, so they never took a car. One of them worked downtown and even Ubered downtown daily just to make it easy on himself because it was literally that close. And did you know that East Austin has one of the highest walkability scores in the city? I have some clients that have actually ditched their cars completely and they love it. Are you thinking about relocating to Austin and the surrounding areas? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide. This will save you hours of research and I've linked it down below. From top employers, best hospitals, and a boatload of other things you might need to know, this guide will assist you in making your move to Austin. The best part is it's 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. I hope that helps. Now, if you picture life with kids that have bike rides after school, community events on the weekend, and neighbors that know each other's name, then the southwest pocket of Austin, and specifically a neighborhood called Circle C, might already be on your radar. It's suburban, but not sleepy. Safe, but not isolated. And it's one of the few areas where you can have great schools, a big yard, and still get to downtown Austin within 25 minutes. I actually live in a neighborhood called Western Oaks that's right in front of Circle C, so my access to the airport and downtown are just a little bit closer. But Circle C is known. It is a larger neighborhood than mine, and a lot of families move there because of so many things that the neighborhood has to offer. To buy a home in this neighborhood, you're looking at a single family home primarily. That's what the neighborhood is built up of. And to expect to pay around $650 to $950 on average for a home in this neighborhood. Now, larger or updated homes could range in the $1 million+ range. Within the neighborhood boundaries, you're gonna have Escarpment Village, and here you'll find places like your H-E-B grocery store, Starbucks, some boutiques, and some local dining restaurants. A little bit further out from the neighborhood, closer to where I live, which is right around the corner, you'll have Costco, Whole Foods, and Target is right there in Sunset Valley. Some great dining spots in the area are Satellite Cafe, District Bar and Kitchen. Down the road you have Jack Allen's and Shore Raw Bar and Grill. And just around the corner from all of us is that South Lamar corridor, which is a street called South Lamar that guides you into downtown Austin. But along this South Lamar section, there's a lot of bars and restaurants along with condos that are popping up, so you're not far to hop over there and have a lot more choices for eateries. And let's not forget, there is a major shopping that's going to be developed right at that South Lamar section. It's going to be like a little mini domain shopping area that's going to have residences, office space, and retail. If you're living in the Circle C area, you're flowing into the Austin ISD School District. You're flowing into schools like Clayton Elementary, Goritsky Middle School, and Bowie High School. If you take a look at any of these on niche.com, you will see that they all have in the family of A ratings on these schools. Another reason why people love to be in the neighborhood. Your commute to downtown is 15 to 20 minutes. Your commute to the airport, 20 to 25 minutes from Circle C. And within the neighborhood, so many families enjoy the Olympic-sized swimming pool, multiple parks. The Wildflower Center is right there. So is the Bellaway, which is only a bike and rollerblade trail. It is specifically only for those two things. So you can't walk it, you can't drive it. So it's a very safe place to do biking or rollerblading. There are plenty of neighborhood events. There are miles of trails, and they even have some soccer fields. I have a lot of friends that live in the Circle C neighborhood, and when I asked them why they live there, this is exactly what they said. We wanted a place where our kids could ride bikes and we could host block parties. Circle C feels like a real community, not just a neighborhood, and they've made that happen. The people in the neighborhood is what makes Circle C. In addition, you have the fact that Circle C was built in the late 1990s up to early 2010. So because of the age, you get a ton of mature trees, you get solid layouts of homes, and you don't have construction delays that a newer neighborhood might have. If your dream life includes morning hikes, lake sunsets, and deer in your backyard, Steiner Ranch might be the neighborhood for you. This is number 3 on the list. This neighborhood is tucked away between Lake Austin and Lake Travis. It is a hill country gem that offers natural beauty, top-rated schools, and a resort-like lifestyle, all while staying connected to the city. Houses in this neighborhood are going to range anywhere from around $700,000 to $1.3 million. And there are some gorgeous Lakeview estates that are going to run around $1.5 million plus. You'll have Quinlan Crossing and Steiner Ranch Square for shopping ability. They have stores like Randall's Grocery Store, Lakeside Pizza and Grill, Don Mario's. And then within 15 to 20 minutes in different directions, you have major shopping areas like Four Points, Lakeline, and the Hill Country Galleria. All of these are phenomenal shopping spots only within 15 minutes of where you would be living from Steiner Ranch. For a great evening out, specifically maybe a date night, there's Steiner Ranch Steakhouse with gorgeous views. And if you have family or friends in town that have not yet seen Austin, a great place to take them is the Oasis. It's on Lake Travis. It is a multi-level restaurant that sits on a cliff overlooking the lake, known for its sunsets. They've got live music most of the weekends, so check the schedule, but it is a great place to take them if they've never seen the city. Now, I do consider it a tourist trap, to be honest, but if you've never seen it, you definitely have to go. If you've got kids, they are flowing into Leander ISD. You're gonna have Steiner Ranch Elementary School, Canyon Ridge Middle School, and Vandergrift High School. Nearby private schools are Hill Country Christian School and Bluebonnet School. And again, I always say, go to niche.com, look at the school ratings. Leander ISD is a sought-after school district, so if you're living in Steiner Ranch, then more than likely you're gonna be happy with the schools that you're in. Now here's the kicker to Steiner Ranch. You are 30 to 40 minutes from downtown, and you are 35 to 45 minutes from the airport. This neighborhood is ideal for remote workers or those people that go into town 1 to 2 times a week for their jobs. Now, why would people want to live that far out? Well, you have the lake life, you have more than 20 miles of trails, you have 3 rec centers, you have pools and tennis courts, there is a resident-only waterfront park with a boat ramp, and you get a lot of community events and a feeling of a little bit slower pace of life out there. One of my clients said she wanted to start her day with a hike and end it with wine on her patio watching the deer. Steiner Ranch gave her that daily serenity that she was looking for. Because of where Steiner Ranch sit, it is known as the land between the lakes. So it really feels like a peaceful retreat without really leaving Austin. Living out there is having like your own little private hill country retreat. Now for the question of the day. For those of you that are considering moving to Austin, where are you moving from, and why are you moving from the area where you live now? I'm truly curious, so leave a comment below and let me know. And better yet, email, text me, or call me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. My information should pop up on the screen. Now, if we leave Steiner Ranch, we're gonna head back into downtown and go just to the east of it, north of where we were in the East Austin neighborhood area. Now we're going just north of that, but still really beside downtown in an area called Mueller. If you want a neighborhood that really lets you live and not just exist, Mueller might be the answer. It feels like its own little city within Austin. Built on the site of Austin's old airport, it's now a walkable, thriving community where you can grab brunch, hit the farmer's market, take a walk around the lake, catch a movie, all without leaving the neighborhood. Now, living in Mueller is really like living in its own little city right beside downtown. If you're gonna be buying a condo in this area, you can expect to pay between $450,000 and $600,000 for a condo. Townhomes and single family homes can range anywhere from $700,000 to around $950,000, and premium homes in this area are gonna be $1 million plus. Think modern architecture, solar ready, low maintenance. This is what the Mueller area is all about. You will never have to leave this area if you don't want to, because you literally have everything you need right here in this small little bubble right beside downtown Austin. You'll have your H-E-B, you'll have Home Depot, PetSmart, all those big stores that you think you might not get, you get them there on the outskirts of the Mueller neighborhood. It's like they are the surrounding border, all these bigger stores. And as you come in closer, you get the more family-owned boutiques, gyms, banks, every other thing that you're gonna need, local restaurants. It's amazing. Just some of the restaurants out there are Colleen's Kitchen, B.D. Riley's Irish Pub, Local de Oro, Veracruz All Natural. There are food trucks around the lake, which it's a small man-made lake, but everyone walks around it because there's a trail that's near where the farmer's market takes place. And I know this area very well because my mother-in-law lived there for 3 to 4 years before she moved on into an assisted living facility. But she lived in a senior independent apartment that right across the street was H-E-B. So she could walk across the street and get her groceries. There was also a nail salon, a liquor store, Starbucks. There were a few restaurants right there, a bank, Everything she needed was right across the street. And within all the other parts is where all the restaurants, volleyball courts, you name it, Mueller has it. So you literally don't have to leave that neighborhood. Austin ISD is the school district you flow into. There's Blanton, there's Keeling, which is a magnet school, and McAllen High School, which is a fine arts school that's part of Austin ISD. Magellan International and St. Andrews are private schools that are nearby, and your commute to downtown is literally 10 minutes. You're about 15 minutes to the airport, and the cool thing about this neighborhood is you have access to I-35, 290, and Airport Boulevard, so you have all of these arteries connected to the neighborhood that get you out into other parts of Austin easily. If you were to imagine people living in Mueller, think splash pads, parks, walking everywhere, strollers, and dogs. Mueller is severely dog friendly. There's a children's museum right there in the middle of it all. You have Alamo Draft House, which is a full menu movie theater with a parking garage right around the corner. You can pretty much walk to anything you want to right in the heart of Mueller. I have relocation clients that came from LA, and they said Mueller gave them that urban energy that they loved about LA, but it felt more like community, and they actually know their neighbors now that they've moved in. That didn't happen in their LA life, but it does here. Mueller is one of those fewer places in Austin that you can actually live in a new home and walk to groceries, parks, and entertainment all within 5 minutes. Hey guys, it's Shannon Green here, and as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more. That's helping families like you make the move here to Austin, Texas. I've helped countless families make the move, so whether you're coming out next week, next month, or next year, please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed that on-screen pop-up. And I look forward to helping you and your family make the move to Austin. And last but not least, we are at number 5. Just 25 minutes south of Austin is a place called Buda. It's where people go when they want more space, more quiet, and a strong connection to the community. Think of it as being small town charm with big time growth. It's a great option if you are craving a calmer lifestyle, but without going totally rural, way out in the country. It is one of the faster growing areas in central Texas, but somehow it keeps its small town heart. One of the things people love about Buda is not only do you get that small town heart, but you also get a smaller price point. To buy a home in Buda would cost you around $375,000 to around $600,000 on average. Your larger homes are going to be around $600,000 to $850,000 plus. Within Buda, you're going to have an H-E-B Plus, which is one of those mega H-E-B grocery stores. Target is there, Walmart is there, Cabela's Sporting Goods is there. So you get all these big box stores, but you also have a lot of quaint boutiques down on the Main Street area. You'll see bakeries, cafes, family-owned restaurants, a little bit of everything, which gives it that small town feel. Some of the dining options are Mud Bugs Cajun, which is awesome, Main Street Pizzeria, Brooklyn's down south. There's a cute bakery called Sweet Cakes for You, and there's also a Summer Moon Coffee. These are all quaint places along that give you that get to know you vibe and really charming atmosphere when you're in them. If you've got kids, they're going into Hayes ISD, schools like Carpenter Hill Elementary School, Johnson High School, Dahlstrom Middle School, and they're building a ton of other schools just because of the growth. Living in Buda, you can access everything you need, but you are 25 to 30 minutes from downtown Austin. You're about 25 minutes from the airport, but you have quick access to I-35, which is the main highway that goes through Austin, and SH-45. Some familiar neighborhoods that you might hear about are Garlic Creek, Sunfield, and Whispering Hollow. When you think of Buda, you think of farmers markets, downtown parades, porch swings, just peace, serenity, a little bit of a quieter atmosphere, but 20 to 30 minutes from Austin. One of my clients said they didn't realize how much noise they were living in until they moved out to Buda. And granted, she lives on the outskirts of Buda, but now she sleeps with her windows open and it's so peaceful and serene out there. Buda's motto is breathe easy here. And once you're there, you will understand why. So there you have it, 5 amazing neighborhoods in and around the Austin area. Each one is perfect for a different lifestyle. Whether you want nature, nightlife, convenience, or calm, there's a place in this city for you. Just to recap those neighborhoods, we've got East Austin for young professionals. Circle C Ranch is usually families with kids. Steiner Ranch, families but nature lovers. Mueller is walkable, convenience, and community. And then Buda is peace, serenity, and some small town vibe. As I said earlier, I always want to offer something free to you. I have a free relocation guide if you are thinking of moving to Austin. It is linked below. And if you're needing help finding your match, I would love to help be your guide. You can reach me via text, email, or phone. Just give me a call. We can schedule a one-on-one and I can help you find that place that fits perfectly to what your lifestyle is. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know in the comments which neighborhood feels most like you. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.